How do you prevent severe penalties for Jack Smith, Judge Boasberg? I know some people are calling for his impeachment right now. What would you recommend, Sean? You always have great recommendations, actually, for what should happen. In a just world, what would be happening right now?
Well, I don't just want James Boasberg and all these corrupt judges impeached. I want them imprisoned. They broke the law. James Boasberg violated federal law when he ordered AT&T to hide from the Congress tampering with their own communications. That is straight line violation of the law. There's no ambiguity about it. I remember when I worked on the Hill a long time ago, mid-2000s, there was a corrupt Louisiana congressman named William Jefferson. They called him Cold Cash Jefferson. And there was a near constitutional crisis when DOJ was investigating him and wanted to go raid his congressional office to see if he had cash in his freezer, to see what evidence was in there. This was something that went to the highest levels of the U.S. government. It had to be approved by the president. The Speaker of the House was informed ahead of time. I mean, it was a massive, massive crisis brewing. And you understand at the time what the gravity was. You had the president, you had the attorney general, you had the Speaker of the House. They were all discussing it, ways to do this to preserve the separation of branches, but still enforce the law. We had none of that here. We had absolute runaway, corrupt, rogue people like Jack Smith and Matthew Graves and Merrick Garland, who should be in prison, by the way, going in and wiretapping offices and then getting corrupt judges to ban telecom companies from telling them about it in violation of the law. Everyone involved in that chain, from the top to the bottom, should be in prison for a very long time, because until people go to prison, they're going to do it again and again and again, just like they did after the Russia hoax. We said if no one goes to prison, they're going to do it again, and then we act surprised when they go and do it again.
You brought up a critical name here, because it seems like the top of the chain is Merrick Garland. And he's the one who's signing off, and he is the top law enforcement official in the country. So, of course, this is law enforcement action, so he's the one who's signing off on this. That would be quite unprecedented, I suppose, to have an attorney general, failed Supreme Court justice nominee, and be put on trial. And that's what you're calling for, Sean.
Oh, 100%. Everyone on there, Lisa Monaco, should be in prison. Instead, she's got a big fat lobbying job making boku bucks at Microsoft. So I'd ask Republicans, are you taking meetings from Microsoft? Are you allowing massive government contracts for data storage and cloud storage to go to Microsoft, while this person who was illegally spying on your colleagues is making millions over there? Is that something you're doing? That seems insane. Jack Smith should be in prison. Chris Wray should be in prison. All of them. This was the biggest, most insane scandal in American government history, perpetrated against, I think, a fifth of the U.S. Senate Republican caucus, against every major conservative org, against voters. And as far as I can tell, not a single person has gone to prison yet. So I'd say, Pam Bondi, pick up the phone.